Hey Bird Dog family, it's Ellie here, and today we're going to be talking about how to politely limit your business relationship with your bird dogs, your acquisitions team, and your wholesaler managers. And now, wholesale managers may be a new term because I kind of made it up, and I'm going to talk more about that in this video, and we will be expanding on that more in the six-figure bird dog system for wholesalers. So if you haven't joined our mastermind, it's always open. But before we even get into that, I'm going to give you guys a little time to jump on the live, and we're going to open up with the Q&A. And so yeah, that we're going to do that for probably like 5 minutes, something like that. Hey, whoever's joining, we're starting with the Q&A, so please comment any questions you may have. You can also join the live if you want to. We're going to be doing these every second Saturday, just to be a little more interactive with everyone who is in the group, and not just like, I don't know, just have the group here. And also I am like releasing a lot of announcements as well. And so yeah, Q&A, if you just want to talk, just say random comments. I don't know how you've been liking the group, any suggestions you may have, anything like that. And so yeah, you can also join on the screen as well. So yeah, let me know. Let's see who's on. Who this? Okay, so Vic is here. Hey Vic. But yeah, I would love to know how you guys are doing. I would love to know what you guys have going on. Also, I was kind of dropping some information in the group for the past few days, talking about virtual wholesalers getting into mobile home investing. Now, it's not just virtual wholesalers. It just, I guess, I was just throwing that out there. You can do it if you're local as well. It's not limited to only being a virtual wholesaler. But in particular in California, there's a lot of people moving away. And so the people who may want to move away, they may not know exactly where they want to move to. So it might be a good investment for them to, instead of like putting a down payment on a random apartment or house that they're not even sure they want to live in, they can go ahead and buy a mobile home and just explore around for a little bit until they can find that forever home or that temporary long-term rental. And so yeah, I feel like that's something that's going to be very, very popular, something that's going to be very, very lucrative, and something that is going to be quite a bit of an asset to that. So hey Tani, hey Hig, hey Kokomo, I like that name. All right. But yeah, do you guys have any questions that you want to ask? We're going to get into the topic in a little bit, which is how to politely limit your business relationship with your bird dogs, your acquisitions team, and your wholesale managers. I will talk a little bit about wholesale managers before we get into the topic a lot. So, as we know, wholesaling has, run into some legal issues in this country. And so when you're taking on something like that, I think it's just going to be smart for there to be less independent wholesalers. And not to say that people can never be their own independent wholesaler. But here's the thing, people also forget that being a wholesaler is a job. Being a wholesaler is not investing. So when you're flipping contracts, that is you not partaking in the actual investment of that property. Of course, you get to build up your resume, you get to build up your experience, you get to build up your cash, your capital, but you have to take that money and put it into your investments. And so the moderator who suggested this actual topic, Adrian, he wholesales. He is a landlord. He does what's that thing called, surplus fund recovery for people. So that guy, he knows what he's talking about. He has experience. He virtually wholesales and has rental properties in a few states. He does have some here in Memphis, but I think Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. And so let's just say someone like him wants to add on to his team, and there's a wholesaler who wants to get into wholesaling but not necessarily run a wholesale business. So what Adrian could do is he could have his wholesale business, of course, and then y'all know how MLMs work. So I'm a Mary Kay consultant, so you have people up under you who pretty much do everything you do, but you get a piece of the profit, blah, 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 all that type of thing. It could work like that. But anyway, I'll talk about that later. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the topic if you guys don't have any questions that you want to ask. So, how to politely limit your business relationship with your bird dogs, acquisitions, and wholesale managers. This is something that's important for pretty much all entrepreneurs who want to become, hey Armand, who want to become business owners. There's a difference between an entrepreneur and a business owner. An entrepreneur doesn't need to hire employees, but a business owner means that you have operations going without you being involved in it. An entrepreneur works in their business, a business owner works on their business. And so when you hire employees, when you hire bird dogs, when you have acquisitions teams, you have to let it be known like, hey, I'm the boss. So we're going to have to limit this relationship. Now, in a lot of cases, you won't run into that. At least in my experience, we didn't really run into that too much. But even in my business partnership, it was like, I'm in a new business partnership now with a new team, and we are all independent. We all do our own thing. And in my previous business partnership, it was too much. It was too personal. It got into everything way, way, way too much, even on a equal business partnership scale. Hey, Rashid. And so you have to set business limitations. Now, if you're friends and y'all get into business together, that just happens. That's what I'm in now. You know, we were friends and now we're business partners. But previously, we started out being business partners pretty much. And so it's like, okay, we have to set this boundary. This is personal life. This is business life. All right. And so when it comes to people who you would consider to be under you, who are working for your business, you have to let it be known, hey, I'm the boss. This is what I need for you to do, and this is what I'm going to be doing, but you don't have to go into full detail. I released a video previously in the mastermind group on how to include your bird dogs in the operation, but not tell them every single thing that's going on. And so if you're in the mastermind group, you'll be able to see that video in the group over there. But when you are the CEO, when you're the founder, you're not going to be doing, first of all, the same things that your bird dogs are doing, that your acquisitions team is doing. That's why you have them in place. And so when you have pretty much the business foundation operating without you being in it, you have to let them know, like, hey, you know, this is when you can call me. This is when you can contact me. If you email me, I'll get back to you when I can. If it's not pressing, if it's not urgent, I probably will not be instantaneous with you. But if it is like directly, you know, if they're saying like, if there's something going on at 2:00 p.m. and they're like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it, or I'm not going to be able to do that by 2:00 p.m., then that's when you have to be like, okay, cool, taking instant action, stuff like that. But if they just want to be like, hey, what you doing? Like, if y'all aren't cool like that, if y'all aren't friends, you're going to have to be like, hey, don't ever ask me that again. Like, you can say it exactly how I said it. You can be, you know, a lot nicer. You can do the whole corporate email thing where you're like, in regards to the text you sent me on this date, I'm going to have to request that you never, like, however you need to do it, just set that regulation, that relationship, just let it be known, this is how I want this is how I want things to go. Because here's also the thing, it's mindset. So if you're a boss and you're not acting like a boss, if you're acting like too much of a friend, I made that mistake in my other business. I had an assistant and we were friends before, and it just, first of all, it was all my fault. It was really all my fault. I did way too much, trying to be friends way too much. And so, and not separating that enough from the business. And so when it comes to that, you can get into some stuff. So it's like, if they're thinking that you're too much of friends, they may slack off. They may ignore certain things that you say. They may do things that you probably wouldn't want for them to do, as far as, you know, like, quote unquote, doing the most. in your business. So if you aren't wanting for people to be like expressive or creative in your business, you have to let it be known, like, hey, this is going to be kind of strict here. And that wasn't the case for me. We're very creative, so it was like, whatever you think about, I'm totally open to it. But if wholesaling, real estate is not as creative as other businesses, and so when it's like people want to be creative, and it's not necessarily a direct effect on improving your business, you're gonna have to be like, okay, we probably won't be able to do that, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Just let them know they're appreciated. If that's a situation, let them know they're appreciated, but don't let it go too far. Hi Reginald, hi Keith. I really appreciate you guys for being on the live. Let me wave to everybody real quick. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. If you have any input, you can leave a comment. You can also join the live if you want to. You can request to be in the video. And so, yeah, that is, how to politely limit the business relationship. You can be straight up. I'm very straightforward. I'm just a very straightforward person. Even in my personal relationships, like if I'm dating somebody, I'm like, hey, I don't want to do this no more. That I'm just that blunt. Some people like to beat around the bush and like do all that type of thing. In business, you don't want to beat around the bush. That is in any type of situation where whether you're talking about your partners, your employees, anything like that. You don't want to beat around the bush, in that type of situation. And so you want to get straightforward, whether it's by email, by memo, whatever people are doing now for memos. I think professional text messages are okay, but just gotta be careful with that as well. But yeah, moving on to the next thing, I wanted to expound a little bit on wholesale managers. And so let's say that you already have your business established. You have your website already up. You already have some deals coming in. You probably have your own bird dog team. You have VAs, or you have online leads only. You may not have a team, but you already have your leads going. And there's another wholesaler who would like to wholesale, but they don't want to do as much as you're doing. And so instead of it being like an MLM where you have to purchase products or you have to buy your way into it, you can partner with that individual, and you can do a type of JV type of agreement where you are, first of all, you are taking care of everything. And so when it comes to marketing, when it comes to having the website up, when it comes to lead generation, all that type of thing, you can literally just be like, okay, I'm taking care of that. I'm taking care of you. If you scale up in business a lot, you'd be like, I'm paying the life insurance, the health insurance, like not life insurance. Maybe, man, I guess you could, but the health insurance, business insurance, tax information, all that type of stuff, that type of overhead, you could be like, I'll take care of that. You just take care of the deals, and then we split the cut. You can still do your own deals. It's just, if they want to bring in their own deals, I mean, sure. But, the whole point is like letting it be a partnership where there's weight taken off of each party. They don't want to have the brand and business established the way that you do. They may want to wholesale for a little while and then start investing, start buying whole properties. They want to start flipping. They want to invest in REITs or REITs, real estate investment trusts. They may not want to wholesale for a long time, so it wouldn't make sense for them to start an entire business out of it. And so it can be that type of thing. I'm going to be expounding more on that in the mastermind group. So if you guys want to join that, I guess send me a DM. But also comment 6 figs. Let me comment this real quick. Comment 6 figs if you want to be added to our group chat. That is free. That's the 6-figure wholesaler group chat. 6 figs to be added to our 6-figure wholesaler group chat. Also, you guys, we have our new website. And you guys can visit the website now. It is in beta version. It will be released very soon. Hi, Kylan. Hello, Shanita. What? Yeah, so the website's in beta version, and I'm making some updates as well. So if you're in the Bird Dog Experts Facebook group or you're in the mastermind group, you will be able to see that video where you can see like all the cool stuff that I'm doing on the website. And so also if you're in our group chat, you will have access to our app. It's not the official app. This is the Wix.com app that they provide for people who use their website to create their websites. And so through this app, the members will still be able to connect. And I'm going to be quick with this little thing because I don't want anyone to come on my video and be weird about it. But social media has been acting weird. I don't know if y'all saw what happened with the president or anything the other day. But we're going to be kind of moving more to our own platform, our own little space to protect ourselves. I don't want, anybody to be lost and not have access to Bird Dog real estate anymore. Not that we're going to be doing anything intentionally that'll be like, oh, we're going to get banned. But it's just like, it's just not safe. I don't think that's safe at all. So we're not going to rely on a social media. We are going to be making sure that our own platform can sustain what it is we're doing. And also, as far as announcements goes, got a few things here. One of the main things is I have been seeing a lot more Bird Dog investor connections in the group. Thank you guys so much. You all are awesome as far as doing that. We do have the National Bird Dog list available if that isn't working for you. But you guys are awesome. You guys are really nice to each other in the comments and your posts. I think that's great. Now the thing is, we still do have a little bit of people who are advertising in the group without providing value. I don't mind, people sharing YouTube videos or their own live streams if they have a product to sell or a service to offer. I don't mind that at all. But you have to provide value along with doing that. It's not just like a thing of join my group. It's like, no, or go to my website to learn, not necessarily to learn this, but go to my website to buy this. No, we're not doing that. You need to provide value for the group first. They need to learn something about whether it's you specifically, what your industry is, what you do in your business. I remember, also, this should be coming soon. I'm going to talk to Adrian about it. He wants to do a, some sort of like a Zoom call, something exclusive for people to learn more about surplus fund recovery. And that is for people who can recover funds from their foreclosed properties. Yeah, you can contact him more about that. He wants to do something with the group to talk more about that because that is going to be something that's very, very needed. And it's going to be very important for, pretty much the rest of the 2020 decade. But, yeah, if he wants to do that, he's a moderator, so let's just pretend he's not a moderator. He'd have to, let's just say, have a long, long text explaining exactly what surplus fund recovery is, and then it'll be like, if you would like to learn more, then click here, or let me know, send me a DM, or something like that. You're not just gonna be like, click here, join my mastermind. No, that's not what it's gonna be. Also, Kylan, he is, did I say that right? Kayland? Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. He's one of our newer moderators. He is also wanting to do a masterclass for wholesalers, and so that's gonna be coming up soon. Hi Ronald, hey Sandy. And so, yeah, that's all going to be fun. We got some stuff coming up. Our moderators are very, very motivated individuals. They are very involved in in our group. I remember one time, I will be very honest here. I kind of got into a debacle, an argument one time with one of our moderators, and he wanted to remove somebody. I was like, he didn't do anything wrong necessarily, so I don't think you should remove him, but just talk to him to see what the issue is. He was like, I don't want to talk to him, and I was like, well, don't remove him out of nowhere, something like that. And so we went back and forth, and then I was like, look, if you do it, I'll remove you. And then they're like, remove me? Me? I made this group. And I was like, you know what? Let me stop because this person is very, very invested in the bird dog fam. And so, looking back on the situation, it's all really funny to me. I don't know if it's funny to them, but it's funny to me, because it's like, yo, perspective. I really appreciate that. That is really awesome that people are really like invested in our group, and that's the type of moderators that I want anyway. I don't want people who are just, here for, I don't know, clout. I don't know really how much clout you can get from this group, but people think you can get a lot of clout from our group. So, hey, it is what it is. Cool. But regardless, though, if you guys have any questions, please ask them. Let me wave to everybody in the comments here. I hope you guys are having a great 2021. I know we got some stuff going on in the country, but in your own personal life, I hope you guys are having a great new year, a great January. Oh my goodness, you guys. I totally forgot to do something for this live stream, but I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll just be prepared next time. I was late getting on here too. I was like 10, 15 minutes late. I was doing my makeup and stuff, and I was making TikTok videos at the same time, and I was late. But, I'm here now. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please ask them in the comments. I guess if you watch the replay, I suppose we can do something. I might do a watch party as well. And so whoever wasn't on the live stream, who didn't get to see it live, they'll be able to watch it in the watch party later. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Going back to also, providing value and stuff, we're going to be having a system in place for people who want to advertise without providing value. Since we are moving more to the website, it'll just be smart to, in a way. Can you clarify your Q&A topic? Well, the thing is, the Q&A, you can ask any questions. As of right now, this is the first time we're doing this type of thing. But what the topic was that we discussed was how to limit your business relationship with your bird dogs, acquisitions, and wholesale managers. I went over all that previously. Let me see, how long have we been on here? Yeah, I went over that probably like 4 minutes ago. But pretty much, it's like establishing that you're the boss and you have people who are working for your business, and making sure that that relationship is established in that way. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all that is. But, you can watch the replay after I get off of here. I'll be getting off of here probably in the next couple minutes. But, yeah, we're going to be starting a system for people who want to pay to advertise with Bird Dog Real Estate, or rather, we're also rebranding in a way too. So Bird Dog Real Estate is still its thing, but BDRE is going to be more on the like investor side. It's going to be litty. Quite amazing stuff going on. If you guys want to invest with us now, you can send in apartment deals. If you have an apartment under contract, it must be 100 units or more. But if you have an apartment under contract, you can go to our website. It's in beta version right now. So it's birddogrealestate.wixsite.com/BDRE. And you can go to the investors tab and you can send in your apartment submission there. And you get 2% cash flow from the deal. Let's see. We got this comment. Regarding anyone that works for you, do you refer to them as workers or team members and allowing them to own a role, or is it the mindset just, I am the boss and you do what I say and it is the way it is? No, that's the worst way to be, but that's a great question. Like, this is my business. Well, here's the thing. There, you could go about that two ways. So for Adrian, who recommended this, he would probably be leaning more so towards, this is how I want my business to operate, and it is what it is. In my business, I'm very involved with the people I work with. So even though I have a bird dog team, they do more than just bring me leads. My sister, she's one of my bird dogs in Nashville. She also wants to learn how to wholesale. So I'm also teaching her how to wholesale, and she's going to be more on the acquisitions wholesale manager side, where it's like not so much cut off of a relationship. She's also going to be learning with me, learning from me, and being able to do her own deals in Nashville. And so it depends. That's what I'm saying. How to politely establish that relationship, you have to just let them know what it is you want for your business. Because let's just say, I get like a team of 10. I probably wouldn't be able to take on 10 people who want to do what my sister's doing. I would be like, no, you guys are just driving for dollars and you're sending in those leads and that's all you're doing. I don't really want to train acquisitions right now. I already have an acquisitions manager. I don't really want to train how to become wholesalers. I got Bird Dog Real Estate. You can learn that and then learn from wholesalers to learn how to actually wholesale deals. I'm not going to teach everybody that, but for her, I am going to do that because she's my sister, but also because anyone who's coming in early, I feel like that's smart to do because it'll help your business operate smoother anyway. But that's the thing. You have to establish that relationship and you have to be, that's the whole point of it, being polite about it. Because if you're rude and you say it exactly like, I am the boss and you do what I say and it is what it is, you might not have them anymore. So that is the whole key, is being polite about it. Communication is key for sure. Hey Dominic. Communication is key. Thank you so much, Anita, for your question and your interaction and comments. But I'm gonna go ahead and go, you guys. We're gonna be doing this every second Saturday. Okay? I'm not sure what we're gonna call this. If we're gonna give it a name, I don't know. But we do have the topics from our moderators. You can ask and suggest your own topics that you would like for us to talk about. Shanita, I will be adding you to the group chat momentarily. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, Bird Dog fam. Oh, hello, Paria Hackman. We're getting off the live, but you can watch the replay right after this.